Hello, 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 hello. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can see me. Let me know, are we doing and looking good? Seen and heard? Welcome. Happy Monday to everybody. It's also, if you didn't know, International Museum Day. Yep, International Museum Day. And had I known ahead of time that was that day, we would have, what was that museum night guard? Exhibit unknown, bro. Ain't that the game for today? But welcome in, everybody. Who did I see? Rico, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Monday. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend and a good start to your week. We always want to either start on a good note or end on a good note, and time will tell. We are back at it again with the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. All right. How are we today, chat? Did we have a good day? Let me hear it. If not, hey, I wish you a better night. That's all we can ask for. All right. Last episode, we were visited by the ghost of Adiana. She told us she wasn't sorry for casting us away on this asteroid for 200 years out of our millennium sentence. And she doubled down and said it was for my own good, because not only are we not a divination tarot reader, we are a writer. Anything that we pull comes true. So we have to be very careful on what we say and who we say it to, because we are too strong. I think we might finish it today. We'll see. Let's get into it. Yeah, this one, chapter 4, Succession. We've been playing for 5 hours and 23 minutes. All right, so we've got a few friends here. Let's see. We've got a cube. Hey, I think I recognize that bird, but let me go ahead and see what this cube is. Oh no, it's the Junrisha. It's the Math Witch. For the attention of Witch Fortuna, our colleague Jasmine asked me to meet with you to explain the advantages of devouring Adiana and becoming stronger as a group. This is an important matter, so let me know when I can visit at your earliest convenience. Now, for those of you who don't remember, Adiana, our coven leader, has died. In this witch society, it is eat or be eaten. And in this case, since she died, we have two options. We can either eat her corpse and become stronger as a witch, bettering our magical abilities for our coven, or we can, scatter her remains across the earth and help other women to become witches. Now, our friends, Dahlia is on the side of making new witches. And Jasmine, who is our friend, but a narc, she's like, we need to eat her so we can, the few, remain the strong. Now, we already told Jasmine that Dahlia, our very good friend, okay? I like Dahlia. She has our support in becoming the next coven leader. Because whoever is the next coven leader, they can release us from our exile. I mean, I don't want Jasmine to win, not gonna lie. But both of them have told me specifically that they will be releasing me. So let's see. So we've got the Math Witch. This is on the side of Jasmine, pro eating the corpse of Adiana. And this is Dahlia. Oh, yo, Fortuna, the newcomer I told you about, is ready to meet you. She doesn't even have a familiar yet, so I'm contacting you on her behalf. Say the word, and I'll bring her to your place. Now, Dahlia, again, is for the creation of new witches. And how that happens in this society, a powerful dead witch is sprinkled across the universe, and with that magical release, creates new witches. So let's go ahead and meet this newcomer. Hey, elevator, okay, hey. Seems cool, seems chill. What is this going on? Oh. Oh man, I look so sad. I don't know why I even bother to go shopping if I don't feel like eating. I guess my future self will thank me. Hey, what a night. Today is my birthday. Should have gotten myself a cake or whatever. I'll put a candle on a hot dog or something. Will Denton release a new game soon? It's been way too long since Hotline Miami 3. Maybe I can start another run of Elden Ring 2. I don't know why I even get up in the morning. Life doesn't make any sense. I don't make any sense. How does everyone manage to not hate themselves? Oh my goodness, you poor thing. I wish I was brave enough to drop out of uni. I don't even like computer science, God. I'd rather hurt myself than go to work in an office. I'd rather not work at all. I wish there was some way to stop existing altogether. It's time for another super bacteria to come and sweep us all away again. I'm sure that with my luck, I'd be among the survivors. I hope those idiots don't ask me to hang out today for my birthday. I don't feel like seeing anyone. Man, been there, been there. Oh man, I forgot the toilet paper. Oh, surprise! Oh, I really do hope this cheers us up and doesn't put us in a sour mood. Come on, guys. Happy birthday to you. Oh, okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Oh, no. Are you serious? No wonder we felt so bad. If these are the people that are closest to me and they're gonna dead name me. Wow. I'd ask them to leave. I'd be like, get out of my house right now. I can't even, wow. And happy birthday. Did we surprise you? Come on, make a wish. I wish that you all could actually respect me. Respect who I am. And if you were my actual friends, that wouldn't even need to be my wish. I wish. Don't say it out loud or it won't come true. Okay. In that case, blow it out. Oh, goodness. Well, hey. You're safe here. Welcome in 100 coin. Hope you've been having a great Monday. We're back at it again. Cosmic Wheelhouse. Welcome. I'm Fortuna. Nice to meet you. What's your name? I don't know. Hey, that's okay. I guess you're still figuring things out. Yeah. First, I need to come to terms with being in outer space and having become a witch. That's right. You're a witch now, girl. How do you know I'm a woman? Hey, only women can become witches. There's no doubt about it. Everyone seems to be clearer than me on everything. I haven't even had the chance to get out of the closet to myself, but everyone here keeps addressing me as a woman. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you rather have me switch back to masculine pronouns? No. Okay. Hey. That's how you handle it, respectfully. Long day, glad to be here now. Hey, glad to have you. Rest, relax, get yourself something nice to eat and get cozy. I'm sorry. I'm just angry. It didn't all happen on my terms. Well, hey, you have an eternity ahead of you to enjoy your true self. I guess I should be celebrating, but I can't still picture myself out of this ugly beard and hoodie. I believe I can help you with that if you'd like. What did you have in mind? Some kind of glow up? Hey, you'll be the one doing the transition. I just offer some guidance. It's not very different from what all of us witches had to go through. None of us ascended in these cool robes and hats. I'm an engineer. I wouldn't even know where to begin with designing an outfit. It'll all come to you, trust me. Shall we perform a rite? I did it for my sister once. You can just relax. This'll be a pretty cool moment in a witch's life. I'm in your hands, whatever. First of all, I'm going to summon a Fate Mancer's disc to check on our chances of success for the ritual. Chances of success? Does this mean I can fail? Not really. It'll just mean you'll take more time to figure out your witch identity, but it'll come to you in time. Great. Just try to enjoy it. Sure. What do I have to do? There are many ways to go about this. My favorite one is by making some tea. I'm going to interview you to try and find some elements that are fundamental to your essence. Then we'll pour them into this teapot and brew a cathartic infusion. Chat, doesn't that look good? It looks good. Very herbal. This sounds so surreal, but sure, I'm game. It can be pretty delicious. A good friend of mine taught me this method, and now I wouldn't go about it any other way. I'm kind of envious, since this is something a witch can only taste before transitioning. Are you ready? Of course. Interview me. Question. Hey, tell me about yourself. Is the music loud? I feel like it got really loud. Just got really loud all of a sudden. Hey, calm down. I'm talking here. What to say about myself? What do you like to do? Bit of your background. Whatever you think is essential to your being. It's good? Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. When I was about 10 years old, I saw a boar trample a friend to death during a school trip. Oh my goodness. That's oddly specific. It's the first thing that came to mind when I find myself thinking about it too often whenever my mind's idle. Ooh. Would it be too on the nose to say that she might be some sort of death witch? Like a necromancer, or even be able to talk to spirits? I don't know. It's just my first guess. Of course, let it flow. I like electronic music, video games, spicy food, Western movies, and gardening. Oh, gardening can be a great asset for a witch. Well, I mostly grew marijuana and chili peppers. Hey. Hey, you know what? If you can grow it, let it grow. Is there pot in space? There is. Everything in the universe. Hey, if you can think it, you can get it. My goodness. But recreationally speaking, there's way better stuff you can get a hold of now, being a witch and all. Nice. I could do with some of that. Sure, I'll set you up with a friend of mine. Did you do anything creative? Not really. Maybe cooking. I love cooking, but too often I find myself too depressed to cook anything at all. Well, you have all the time in the world now. Sure. So, did you find anything useful? Ooh, so we can add electronic music. So what we're adding right now is we're kind of compiling a tincture to help with her transition into not only finding herself, but also like helping with like discovering what kind of witch she'll be. Welcome in, Hatter. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a great Monday. Should we add the childhood trauma? I feel like if this were me in this scenario, I would want everything that was good in my life and not necessarily my trauma. So, hey, let's add recreational gardening. No. Well. What if she's another plant witch? That would be cool. It's always great to have multiple of those. Okay. Recreational gardening. Yeah. Will I become a witch dealer? In a sense, we're all dealers in our community. We don't have money, so all we offer are we all offer our goods and services to the rest. That's cool. Question. What would your ideal aesthetic be? Please tell me goth. I don't have a single clue. Definitely not this. Okay, hey, use your instincts. Pour out any keywords that may come to mind. I don't know, what could be the opposite of this? Pink? Princess? Fairy? I'm too embarrassed to say anything out loud, to be honest. Why? No, don't be embarrassed. I'm not comfortable speaking so openly about how I'd like to look. Hey, man, take your time. Take your time, girl. I'm here. Something flashy? Sexy? What am I saying? I feel like any look would be too big for me to fill. I want to feel good about myself, but I also don't want to overdo it. A witch isn't capable of overdoing her looks. You met Dahlia, right? I mean, whoa. Yes, she is one woman. Big woman. Yeah, hey, listen. You're a big woman too. Let's go. I don't feel so ready to own that. Hey, that's okay. How about something empowering? Okay, you're a little on the fence, and hey, that's okay. You've got eternity to figure it out. But if we can just get close to that edge. Empowering. I'd love that. Hey, look, it's going up ever so slightly. Do you really think I could pull it off? I don't have any doubt. Okay, let's go with empowering then. Cool. Question. What would you dream of doing as a witch? I don't know. What does a witch typically do? Eat children in cursed towns? Oh. Imagine. No. Well, not typically. You can do whatever you want. Some of us take care of magical gardens, some others craft daggers, some others organize cosmic parties. I dabble in divination. I don't know. I just want to have fun, make some true friendships, visit different places. I felt trapped for too long in my apartment. I want to be free. You can do that all outside of your occupation. Any crafts you may be interested in? I don't know. I was preparing myself to become a computer engineer. I also enjoy growing stuff, so making potions, or maybe an explorer. Any excuse to visit lots of cool places. Oh my goodness. A traveling merchant witch. Girl. Let's do it. Let's do it. The traveling part sounds fun, but I don't know if I have the charisma to become a merchant. You do. We witches all have charisma. I say one can't ascend without the necessary charisma. Comes with the package. Once you've found your true self, I'm sure you'll be radiant. I hope so. All right, I think I can picture myself roaming the cosmos with my wares. Nice. I have enough. Let's pour you a cup. We're at 39%. It ain't a lot. It ain't a lot. There's gonna be some, self-reflecting she's got to do in order to make this fully, see herself as one. The odds on that disc of yours aren't as high as I'd like them to be. Hey, they're good enough. Fill the rest with your willpower. You can do this. All right, let's drink this. Cheers. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. You look amazing. The Peppermancer. Oh, my goodness. That is so exciting. Do I? Yes. You're absolutely stunning. You look like the lady on the Cholula bottle. Can't wait to get out in front of a mirror, but I feel stunning myself, yes. I feel weightless. This is amazing, Fortuna. Thank you so much. Hey. Not a problem. Not a problem. Hey, you better get the pepper necklace. Timeless. Congratulations. How can I ever repay you? I would like some garden salsa. You just become the best witch you can be. Enjoy it. You can count on it. Can you feel it now? You're calling? Yes. I am the Peppermancer. That is very cool. Well, what are your powers about? Peppers? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, plenty of time. Something spicy, that's for sure. I need to find a fitting name for this persona, and I need to figure out what I'm going to do from now on. So many questions. I feel anxious and excited. Well, I can help you out with that. My specialty is helping witches dealing with questions using my deck. Oh, Dahlia told me about this. I was kind of bummed when you decided to brew some tea instead of letting me see your deck. So yes, please. I'd love to see your cards in action. It'll be my pleasure. All right. I propose we'll look into what role you'll play in the coven, so you can form a better picture of where to direct your training. Yeah, that's cool. Also, what do you say we look into the future to see what you'll call yourself, so you can start using your name right away? Yes, please. I can't go by Untitled Witch Project forever. Nice. Anything else you would like me to ask while we're at it? I'm fine with just that. Let's leave some room for discovery. Okay, I like that. Hey, now focus on these questions while I shuffle my deck. Ooh, Amethyst Laser. So we got Alliance, Courage, Guardian, Ego, Mercy, and Wellness. Let's see how this plays into a role. Okay, so we've got some Earth and Air. Your talents will grow exponentially in a very short amount of time, and you will even get to surpass some of the oldest witches. And we've got 2 air and 2 fire. Your beginnings will be tough. Conservative witches will put you through absurd trials just to undermine the validity of newcomers. Then we've got 3 water and an earth. You are going to grow magical peppers, and they are going to be in high demand, especially with the... Hey, well, you wanted it spicy, so I'll give you spice. Here you go. Congratulations. Yep. High demand. Very high demand. You are going to be charging tons. Oh yeah, very happy. She's very happy. That sounds totally, yeah, that's so good. I know a great deal of witches who would want to bid on your harvest. That's just perfect. Some business is just what I need to keep my mind off the astral mess I've gotten myself into. I'm eager to learn the ropes of witchcraft. Well, you better get ready for a crash course. Totally. I'm supposed to grow some peppers, and I don't even have a home or a garden yet. You should talk with Jasmine about that. She's a gardener too. I'm sure she could set you up with a nice cosmic parcel. All right, I'll go ahead and meet her after this meeting. Thank you so much. Welcome. Nice. Okay, name. It's gotta be spicy. Okay, we got the Ethereal Nareen. This is our Earth card. Determination, rightfulness, support, success, indifference, and stagnation. Let's see. Oh, we have only one. You are Nova, the Peppermancer. Congratulations, Nova. Whoa, Nova. Sounds so alien to me. Feels like stealing a name from an identity database or something, but I like it a lot. I'll do my best to live up to this name. Thank you so much, Fortuna. You are welcome, Nova. That's a wrap. Hey, you're all set. How did you like my divination? Super cool. You've got a great talent. Although I'm not sure if I'll resort to it again anytime soon. There's something dreadful in becoming aware of fate's existence and knowing you can't escape it. Not that you're to blame, don't get me wrong. Yeah, it can cause that effect. I'm sure I'd lose it if I had a talent like yours. So tempting and so scary at the same time. Oh, well, hey. Trust me, I am fully aware. I'll stick to the peppermancy. I can be maddening at times, yes. What are you planning to do now? Dahlia wanted to introduce me to more people, and now I feel ready for it thanks to you. Happy to hear that. Please come and visit me anytime. I will. Goodbye. All right, are you going on to Pepper? I didn't see the pepper, but I think it's there. All right. I don't know what's wrong with me, but for some reason, like, I'm a little worried about the math witch. Is it because I'm very bad at math? Yes. Is there any other reason? No. What does Grief have to say? Hey, Fortuna, I don't know about you, but I miss you already. Let me know when I can come and visit. I have something I need to tell you. Love, Grief. That's so sweet. Get over here. Hey, how's it going? Hello, beautiful. Well, hello. Hi, Grief. How are you? Better than ever, thanks to you. And I'm not just talking about the behemoth. Listen, I wanted to thank you for helping me. Here. You snapped him up into a card? How did you snap? So, if you don't remember the last episode, we helped her with... She accidentally became one with a behemoth or a demon or a cosmic entity, and this was it. We had to put a special dagger through her heart, and it was a whole big to-do. We obviously cured her and separated them, but she said he ran away, and I guess she kidnapped him, and now he's a card. Gaetherian. Terrors often roam the cosmos, unable to harm anyone, until someone lets them in, and they become the fears of a whole sisterhood. Hey, thank you. I don't know what I'm going to do with this card, but I appreciate it. It's very cool. I captured my behemoth's essence into a super arcana. I saw. I thought it could make a great addition to your deck. Freeth, I love it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Glad to hear you like it. I'm gonna make a beautiful card with it. Thank you very much. You're so... Shut up. There is something else I need to tell you. Our romance. We made a deal. We made a deal with Abra. We would be adored. We would have romance. And unfortunately, the coven would be no more. Here's our romance. But is it true? Is it true romance? Is it true love? Or because I made that wish, it's now altering someone else's course? something I gotta think about. Grief. What is this energy surge inside my chest? That's what I wanted. I have never felt this way before. Is that the water seal? I love you too. I love you, Grief. I'm so happy. Feels so weird and good to say it out loud. I love you. I love you. I don't know how this is possible, but I love you more than I ever thought I could love anyone. I'm scared. What if this... It's like I'm like, oh man, I wish somebody to love me, and then it's like the next day a stranger knocks on my door. It's like, hey, I love you. Okay. Did you cast a spell? No. No. No, I didn't. I'd say this is fate. What do we do now? I don't know. Do you want to make out? Grief. What? We discovered something wonderful. May as well as the fates have been altered. No! No! This is natural, chat. What are you saying? This is natural. I would never do something as heinous as alter someone else's course. Yes. Hug me, kiss me, come here. Very cute. Do I get a card? Oh, so cute. Oh, I like how my hair looks like a little bird. That's so cute. I don't know about unraveling the meaning of life, but that was pretty close. I love you. I love you too. You know, this was my first time with another witch, and it is something surreal. Me too. I hope I can repeat it often. Cricketing bodies already. Can I say, welcome in, Gian? Let's see the cat gotcha. Is it a love cat? No, it's a little orange cat. Okay. Little dreamsicle. Yes, please. Speaking of, I want to propose something to you. What do you say I pack my stuff and come live here with you? And my humble asteroid? Okay. I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but... Okay. Oh. That's only if you feel comfortable with it, of course. I don't want to impose. My main occupation is to study and meditate. I would rather do it here and keep you company. You've endured enough isolation. Hey. 200 years on this asteroid. You think this is my home? No. I don't live here. I've been forced to survive in here by myself. So yeah, sure. Proposing already? That's crazy. Hey. They simply move so fast. That would be great, Grief. By all means, come live with me, please. That's settled then. You won't be alone from now on. That's so kind. Thank you. Thank you so much. And if you didn't remember from last episode, we did confide to Grief, and only Grief, that we did summon a behemoth as well. We needed to get our like bond really high in order for the ritual to separate her from the behemoth to work. Because I think we could have killed her, honestly, if not. So I decided, hey, I'm helping her with her behemoth problem. She can know about mine. Hey, and if we both die, at least we were true to each other. Very cute. And now Grief just chills. Can we go say hi? Wow. Can we go say hi? What to do? Oh, so cute. Can we... I know we just did this, but hey. Hey, Grief. What was that? So cute. This is so cool what you did for Nova. It was nothing. It's always cool to help new witches to find themselves. I can't wait to see what she makes of her powers. I just hope the old witches don't grind her down too much. It's like they forget what it's like to be freshly ascended. I guess many old witches see newcomers as a nuisance. I sometimes get them. A witch can be so lost in their own objectives that anything extra becomes baggage. In any case, losing one's mortality shouldn't make you forfeit your humanity too. Plus, there's lots to be learned from new witches too. Will you vote for scattering Adiana then? Yes. This is what Dahlia wanted, and we have given Dahlia our support because we don't like Jasmine collectively. So yes, scattering Adiana sounds better for all of witch kind because we'll be making new witches instead of like the few witches that there are be more powerful. Where's the fun in that? I mean, we just got a freaking Peppermancer. I think that's pretty sick. I'd like to, yeah. I'm not really sure what I'd do with more power, and it's always fun and heartwarming to welcome more sisters. Yeah, I feel you. So cute. Oh. We had a dream. You dream about being a fish with beautiful black and gold scales with fractal patterns. One day, roaming your favorite reef, you encounter an octopus whose camouflage shifts constantly, displaying images of outer space. He tells you that within your scales is written the secret to travel into and beyond a black hole. Thank you, friend octopus. I won't be going into any black hole anytime soon, but interesting dream. Okay. God, grief. Prepare yourself. The math witch is coming. June Risha. All right. What is that? Hey. Okay, you're pretty cool. I'm not gonna... The abacus? Chat. Are you old enough to know what an abacus is? Are you old enough to have used one? I know what it is, but I can't say I've used one. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for having me. I'm not used to dealing with young witches, so first of all, excuse me if I say something too blunt or out of place. How... Is that rude? How long have you lived? Is that a better question than how old are you? How long have you lived? I think if somebody asked me how long you have lived, I would be like, dang, they think I'm pretty ancient. Ah, don't worry. That introduction was polite enough. Good. You need to vote for Jasmine. Do I really? Because I don't think so. I don't care for her program, really. It is just imperative we eat Adiana's corpse. Okay. Do you have new information to bring to the table that I should ponder? Well, I thought you came by to do some convincing, not to just order me around. We are inches away from unlocking a whole new dimension of understanding. There will always be time to open the gates to more witches. Who knows? It is possible that if we ascend higher, we can directly grant illumination to anyone. That'd be very convenient, huh? I can expose some pretty solid arguments, if I must say. Be my guest. Do you mind if I summon a Fate Mancer's disc to calculate the chances that our interests will align? Yeah, I don't mind. Go ahead. Good. Okay, so right now, with the limited information that I have, and this is all from Jasmine. I don't like Jasmine. She's running for office, or running for Coven leader. She said to eat the body. Okay, right now, Junrisha is trying to convince me that we need to eat the body. We've got 5% we see eye to eye right now. Let's see how... Oh, hold on. 5%. You guys see it? It's 5%. Okay, the first thing I want to demonstrate is the advantages of harnessing power is a present. I learned that you craft your own cards using Arcana. With enough power, you could create your own and not be limited to the ones found in a grimoire. Okay. Well, I think we already beat you to it. Here. Oh, I got the pentient one. Oh, wow. It looks like a Dark Soul boss. The lone survivor of the Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow, so named because those in the congregation took a vow of silence as a form of penance. Okay, hey, thank you. While I was at the mercy of the Inquisition, oh, you have lived a very long time. I met a pentient pilgrim. He didn't say anything, but he left a lasting impression on me. Using my holistic formula, I captured his essence in the form of a super arcana for you to use in your divination. Think about the possibilities if you were able to etch any element of the cosmos that marked you into a card. Is that enough reason to keep more witches from ascending? Because to me, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, Junrisha, but I am the most powerful witch there is right now. I can't tell you the specifics, but trust me. Feels too egotistical. I'm aware that for someone as intelligent as you, flattery won't be enough to make up your mind. So next, allow me to make a demonstration of power. By all means. Oh, thrilling. What did you have in mind? Thanks to my understanding of the holistic formula, I've made myself immune to fate. What? Immune to fate? Yeah, that's funny. Sorry, laugh. It sounds way too ludicrous. Then go ahead. Read my fortune. Throw me your meanest card. I guess we're doing it. But wait. My formula may damage your deck in the process. Are you sure you still want to go through it? Yes. I'm not scared. Because if this works, it will be a really crazy clash because everything that I pull comes true. Now, if she has a formula to avoid whatever is supposed to come true, it will truly tell us who is not only the most strong one, but whose will is absolute. Okay. All right. Very well, draw me a card. I still need you to ask a question of sorts to effectively draw a card. And who knows, maybe you'll be surprised. I won't. God, she's tough. But I'll play along. Is there a way for you to effectively access my fate? So you're basically challenging me. I'm offering us both growth. Okay. Watch me pull the cosmic wheel. Oh. Providence. This is the one we accidentally made. Sorry about that, but I can't go back once it's made. Determination, rightfulness, introspection, happiness, yearning, passion, indifference, and stagnation. Let's see how it applies to here. You are going to destroy this card. Well, I didn't need it anyway. Wow. You really have made yourself immune to fate. I feel like that's stronger than being able to make things happen fate-wise. You're gonna destroy this card. I'm afraid so. But you're not immune to fate. You're dispelling it. Isn't that the same? Oh! No. Now, you haven't just dispelled a card. You obliterated a lot of time I invested in its art. Well, I did. It was a... I'm not worried about it. I'm not mad. Don't worry. The arcana and the energy you spent on it will go back to your grimoire. Now they become something new. That's the beauty of entropy. Okay, well, hey, I can see the beauty of it because I did mess it up. So I got a free chance. Oh, 24%. Our ideas are lining up. That pleases me. Most young witches have too much animosity towards entropy. It's only after embracing entropy that we can fully access growth and regeneration. It can still be a pain, though. The duality is what makes it the most beautiful thing. I have one more gift. I'd love for you to explore the blessing of entropy. Ooh. Honestly, I don't know what entropy is. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. But look at this pendant. This is a special dark matter serum distilled using the holistic formula. Add it to your cauldron and it will allow you to dispel cards. That way, you'll be able to cover the arcana and energy you used and create greater room for experimentation and thus growth. Oh, that is interesting. Hey, that is pretty cool. I will treasure it. Don't. Just use it. I know. Entropy. It's a figure of speech. Words aren't excluded from the power of entropy. Keep that in mind. My goodness. She's tough. Thank you. So, are you more prone to devour Adiana and embrace her gifts? No. Not really, but thank you for the gifts. Yeah, it doesn't outweigh welcoming new sisters. Shame. Jasmine will be disappointed. Yeah, well, tough. But I'll give you time. You are still young. Experiment with entropy. Sure, right after I look up that word in the dictionary. I'll be leaving now. Wait, what about the Fate Mancer's disc? Did it work? Are we friends now? I don't do friends. Who knows? Only time will tell. So that's how it is, huh? Well, you let me know if you suddenly feel the urge to join forces. Likewise. Farewell, Fortuna. All right, bye, Junrisha. Wow. Okay, hey, Abra. Quite a character, this Junrisha. Yeah, you know. I wasn't offended by her at all. I kind of liked her, to be honest. I sympathize with her. She has that kind of look only a behemoth can recognize. What do you mean? Those eyes. You only get them when you manage to peek behind the curtain. They invoke a calm dread, if that makes any sense. I can picture myself getting there at some point if I keep delving into the mysteries of this deck. Maybe. Maybe not. You are too stubborn for that. Hey, I'm not that obstinate. If anything, I see you acquiring the presence of a master. It requires a special kind of confidence to evoke that. Oh, thank you. Only idiots and erudites manage to get there. And I'm still on the fence about which one you are. I didn't know what that word means, so I'm not offended. Very funny. By the way, that dark matter serum is quite the asset. You think so? Of course, your first cards bear the innocence of a student. That's very romantic and all, but as you develop your expertise, you can recraft those arcana into a more knowledgeable way. I suggest you try it out. Just add a drop to your cauldron over there and you'll get to dispel a card and recover the arcana and the energy you sealed into them. Maybe I'll give it a try. It's going to be tough to part ways with some of those nice pieces of art, though. Maybe. You won't be able to reduce your deck size below 4 cards anyway. You've grown too powerful for that. Your divination won't be able to withstand a reading with less than 4 cards at this point. The omnipotent paradox. More or less, yes. I'll leave you to it. Okay. I don't know which card we should blow up. Oh, we cannot dispel the cosmic wheel. This is the cosmic wheel. We got this? Yes. last episode. Standing ovation. This was our very first one. This was our second one. Oh, our third one. Our fourth one. Fifth. Flooded library, my goodness. Let's take care of this one. Goodbye, flooded library. Thank you for the points. Okay. I think that's all I need. Let's go downstairs and build another one. We could probably use the new art that we just got, like the new Arcana art. Okay, we're gonna create a card. We have 25 water. Let's do the Sunset Docks. Let's see what the new one is. Where is it? Ooh. We have a ton of earth energy for this thing. What do we do with it? What would be best with it? We've got more water to balance it out, or more fire. I haven't really figured out, like, I'm not really sure. Just mashing things together. Okay, perfect. So we probably want to be like right here with it and have a candle like right there. You know what I mean? Excellent. Okay, now we want this guy here. Probably like here. Oh, he's got a lot of head action. Okay, hold on. Okay. I got, oh goodness. Okay, hold on. When it doesn't quite fit. Cool. Excellent. Oh god, the eyes. No! I just want to make them smaller. Why are they so big? What is this? Is this duplicate? Duplicate? Flip? No. No. No! Oh, chat. I'm trying. I'm trying. What? Hey, you know, it simply is what it is. Nah, not that. Hey, you know. But there. No, let's make it smaller. Right here. Chat, do you like this? No, this. Excellent. Finish. So many. Thank you, Rico. Now what is this? Oh, it's fear of the dark. Thanatophobia. Chad, if you have thanatophobia, you are afraid of Does anybody know? It's actually not the dark. It's actually death, maybe? Because Thanatos was what? The guy of death? Card legend. A tide of salt and melancholy. Establish a dialogue with your intrusive thoughts. Do you think his eyes are too big? I think it's kind of funny. He's just straight up looking at you. Exploring the fears of your peers will grant you knowledge. The red flame of the candle leads to disgusting discoveries. Hey. It's a fear of death. I knew it. I knew it. So it's introspection, deception, the unknown. Courage, rivalry, tragedy, mercy, wellness, sabotage, and adversity. Okay. I like it. Let's go back up here and talk to this, is this Crystal again? What does he want? No, why didn't we just... Okay. Well, now who are you? Patrice! This is our sister! Fortuna, not cool. I had to learn you can get visitors now from other than you. I don't know if you are aware of the current state of things, but we need to talk. Alright, hey. Come on over. It's been a while. Ooh, chapter 5. An inquiry into values. This looks like Patrice and her babies. Things weren't as easy as you have them right now. When I was about the age of little Michael here, I was already working. Eric, what did you do, Grandma? Oh, Grandma. I spent most of my childhood helping my mom sew work clothes for the farmers. I wish I had a job already. I hate school and my allowance is miserable. You make more from your allowance than I made sewing clothes. I got paid 30 cents a piece. What? Then why did you even bother doing it? I had to help my mom. She was paid $2 a piece. But during those times, it was enough for us to get by. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Zendaya. Thank you, W Zendaya. Look at that. A little monster potion just for you. Take good care of him. I don't know what he does, so watch out. You might need to pull out some sort of insurance on him. But W is Zendaya for the follow. Thank you very much. Why is everything more expensive now, Grandma? Dude, that's... I had to fill up on gas today, chat. That was me asking. Why is everything so expensive? I don't think I'm ready to explain that. Ask your dad about inflation when you get home. Oh yeah, that's a conversation your dad wants to have. Did your dad explain it to you? I'm afraid not. My dad died in the war back in Spain. He didn't have time to teach me much besides how to use a knife and how to cook a mean paella. I love Grandma's yellow rice. Ah, you sure do, beautiful. I'll make some paella tomorrow. What do you say? Yes, they're very happy about their paella. Yes, yes. Why did you come to America, Yaya? First of all, this is not America. These are the United States. Okay, why did you come to the US? A couple of years after my dad was killed, my mom had to flee to France with me and your Auntie Fortuna to escape from the fascists. Then we moved to the US. What are fascists? Very mean people who don't like anyone who thinks differently from them or simply is different. Are there any fascists in the US? Too many, I'd say. Patrice. Facts. Oh no, what are we gonna do, Grandma? Don't worry about it. I'll protect you all. Yeah, tell us more stories about Aunt Fortuna. You know, this is the perfect place for it, since it was on this very beach I saw your aunt for the last time. It was here where she died? I've told you 1,000 times. Your Aunt Fortuna didn't die. She went to live in the stars. Come on, Yaya, I'm old enough already. But it is true. We drove here on a beautiful summer night. Just the two of us and our friend Ava. I love Ava. She gives me candy. Haha, yes! Ava's always been a sweetheart. Fortuna made a delicious pizza, and we opened a nice bottle of grape juice. Wine. Yes, wine, Maria Fortuna. I want wine. That night, there was this beautiful meteor shower. So the three of us made a wish. I asked for my sister to be happy. She wasn't happy. She had a good life here, but she needed more. Your auntie is magical. Always had special powers. But this world wasn't ready for all she had to give. Out of the blue, she said, I want to be a witch. I'm scared. Shh, Michael, it's all right. She's a good witch. Then she got up and started walking towards the sea. The stars fell upon her from the sky, but also rose to embrace her from the bottom of the ocean. She walked until she disappeared into the water. She drowned then. No, she went up to live in the stars. Don't make me repeat myself. Her body was never found, so she didn't drown. She is in a magical place now, watching over us. Why doesn't she come visit us? That I don't know, sweetheart. That's so sad. Oh my goodness, Patrice! She is mad at us. She is so mad at us. But she looks so good. Hello, Fortuna. Oh no, you're upset. At this point, I'd say I'm more disillusioned than upset. When were you planning me? When were you, sorry. When were you planning on telling me you can accept visitors? Ah, things have been complicated. This is such a pattern. I don't know why you keep pushing me away when things get complicated. What do I need to do for you to let your big sister in? Have I ever failed you? Patrice, come on, I've explained this to you many times already. You are in. It's just I don't like to be saved. And you're always too quick to make my problems your own. I want you to be my friend, not my mom. Although not even our mom intruded as much as you do. Oh, I know. Who do you think changed your diapers and who took you to school? Oh, not this again. Listen, it's been 2 centuries since I last saw you. Why don't we skip this part and cut to the tense and cordial conversation? Fine. How's Juliet doing? You still together? How goes the cosmic drama? Welcome in, Barry. It's drama-ing. I don't know how much you missed, but we are in a relationship now with Greeth, the architect witch. Not yesterday. I keep saying yesterday, but last episode we separated a behemoth from. She is hanging out downstairs. We officially live together, and this is our sister who is very mad at us for not telling her we can accept visitors. Hey, how's Juliet doing? How's she doing? Let's, get past this. No, that had to end. We broke up about 50 years ago. Oh, what happened? She went and joined the Arbitrage office willingly. Can you believe that? Whoa, why did she do that? She was overwhelmed by what being a witch implies. All that freedom, the directionlessness. She depended a lot on me to decide how to use her time. But I'm not the kind to become just anyone's conductor. Are those... Oh, you're in an ad. Let me know when you're... Well, never mind. She was fine whenever she was busy, but every time I needed my space, she had severe episodes of anxiety and depression. Okay, add over. Are those people in the coven? And is the thing you decided to sacrifice over your powers? Yes. Yes. We have yet to see. So we've gotten the air seal, which is being adored. Because that came from the Arbitrage office, where she gave us the ability to have visitors. The romance water seal came and went. We now have grief. We have the earth seal, which I cannot remember what it was. And then the final, the fire, where we pay for everything. I'm still hoping for a good outcome. She knew she was hurting us both, so in the end, her solution was to forego her freedom. From what she told me in her letters, becoming an arbiter gave her a mission and a purpose. What a shame. Well, whatever works, I guess. Existential dread is a widespread disease among witches. The irony of immortality. Well, hey, how's work? It's been a while. Well, you know, keeping up with the thrilling life of being an archivist. Why don't you switch jobs if you find it so dull? No, I mean it. At first, I took it because I needed to come to terms with this new reality you drugged me into. But now I'm hooked. Occult scientists, actual occult, I mean not Earth's esotericism, are so stimulating. Feels like picking reality apart. Like I'm on the verge of a scientific breakthrough every day. I'm this close to start writing my own treatise. I'm eager to blow some witches' minds with the reframing of the occult I'm thinking about. That does sound exciting. Will you read it? Well, of course, you don't even need to ask. Well, you didn't read a single novel of mine back when we were mortals. We got clocked there. I'm not as interested in lesbian pulp novels as I am in occult stuff. Fair enough, I guess. Are you still checking on your descendants? Nah, I got bored a couple of generations ago. It was important to me to veil over Maria Fortuna, Eric, Michael, and the rest. And I was genuinely curious about how they raised their children and what became of them all. I don't know, the ego trip of witnessing one's legacy. But at some point, it lost all meaning and just became voyeurism. Watching strangers go about their lives. They stopped talking about you, huh? Shut up. I know you too well. Okay, that's enough catching up. What about you? What have you done this time? What are you implying? Something embarrassing, dangerous, or illegal, I'm sure. Is our sister going to be the second one? You know what? She complained about us not letting her into our life. Well, Patrice, I need you to meet somebody. Abramar, reveal yourself. Are you upset or surprised? Yeah. He's been cool, come on. Pleased to meet you. Not the pleased to meet you. It does talk, yes. What do you mean it talks? We behemoths invented language. And I'm not an it. Please refer to me as he. Those are his pronouns. What have you done, Fortuna? Hey, look, I did what I had to do to survive, okay? Maybe we shouldn't have... Maybe we shouldn't have shown. Survive? This will get you executed, erased from the cosmos. Well... Actually, I was living death anyway. 200 years alone on this rock is worse than oblivion, Patrice. Who could blame you, really? Adiana. We have to use the elections as an opportunity to save you. I can start by calling in some favors, see if we can get you in the running. No, 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 no. Dahlia will free me. Patrice, what? You're doing it again? Stop. This is my mess. I can handle it. You can't handle it. Look at the situation you've gotten yourself into. I've been a witch for decades longer than you. I don't need your lessons. You may have been my big sister back on Earth, but not anymore. In fact, you're the little sister now. Know your place. What did you just say? You... Not... Okay. That's... Do you know how badly our big sister is gonna pummel us? You heard me. It's my turn to protect you. Just by colluding with me on this behemoth issue, you could be punished too. I didn't even tell my best friends. That's why I didn't want to get you involved. The nerve. I don't need your help. The sooner you get that into your head, the better. Why did you turn me into a witch then? I did not turn you into a witch. We're destined to become one. Yeah, we went back to Earth after Patrice was buried, and she popped up out of the ground saying, hey, what's up? And I'm like, well, I guess you now. Welcome to being a witch. How many times do we have to go over this? I just read the cards. Wait, what? Oh my god. Are you alright? I did turn you into a witch. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Patrice. What are you on about? You're sorry now? What's going on? Your bone cancer. Oh, my life. Fortuna, easy. I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. I recently learned something about my divination that, well, it changes everything. What's going on? I'm not a reader. I'm a writer. What does that even mean? Adiana's corpse visited me recently. She told me why she sent me into exile and why she took away my deck. I'm not seeing the future, I'm deciding it. Forging what's ahead. I killed you. Whoa, slow down. First of all, we were kids. You're not responsible for my fate, no matter the forces behind it. I gave you cancer. Hey, shut it. I had a great life. If not cancer, it would have been a truck or the aftermath of all the drugs I did. I do not hold you accountable for any of that. Still, I'm so sorry. And then, you're right. You've always been right. I turned you into a witch. I couldn't bury you dying, and I dragged your soul into space. Well, I do hold you accountable for that. Not that I hate it, being a witch. It beats eternal slumber. However, I think you owe me. You must let me in. You wanted me back in your life so bad you pulled me out of death's embrace. Now own it. This is too much, Patrice. I don't want to read the cards anymore. The responsibility is overwhelming. Listen. I see how your powers present quite an ethical conundrum. But we're not on Earth anymore. I haven't met a single witch that isn't overpowered and exploiting her abilities to satisfy her ambitions. You're like a super witch, so what? Use your powers to do good or whatever. I don't know, Patrice. Moreover, I believe you should act on it, like that spider guy that Ava liked. Having great power and not using it is irresponsible. That doesn't go like that. No? Well, you get me. But where do I draw the line? Case by case. I know you're a good person. I'm not afraid of letting you tamper with fate. Read the cards for me. Come on. Oh, man. Really? What about? Read into my end. What? There is no end for a witch. What are you talking about? Come on. We all have an expiry date. Even witches. Write me a beautiful death. Patrice. You know, being aware of how I was meant to die gave me superpowers back when I was immortal. It was weird, but I miss that powerful dread. Please, Fortuna, grant me illumination once again. Okay. Okay. I love you, Patrice. I love you too. Here we are again. But let me tell you, this is the last time you make me read into your end. You get reincarnated or whatever, you deal with the pain of being alive, just like the rest of us. Deal. Wait, how does this new deck of yours work? For you, it's gonna be the same. Mechanically speaking, it's just like tarot. I crafted this deck myself, capturing arcana inside the cards, so I can fine-tune my style of divination, and I don't need to be so dependent on the classic tarot symbols. Wow, cool. Okay, show me what you got. Ooh, we got our water card. Mercy, wellness, communication, peace, and power. Let's see how this translates into Patrice's end. Okay. You are destined to go out in a cosmic party. Your essence scattered throughout 100 lovers. Not too bad. You will fall in love with a mortal poet and forsake your powers to be able to live and age next to them. Or you will ascend one more time. You will become a goddess of inspiration and will only be able to interact with this plane through signs and revelations. Ooh. I mean, the cosmic party. This is what Patrice would have wanted. Genuinely. Here you go. Essence scattered. Nice. Very nice. See? Very pretty good way to go. Hey. This more than makes up for giving me cancer. Hey. There. I knew she'd like it. You'll never stop giving me for that, huh? Can you amend the reading to add some witches from the Machina cult to the party? You gotta see their... Okay. It doesn't work like that. Cards let me access a selection of possible futures, and I scry through them. Can you see how much time I have left? Sorry. But if it didn't come up in the reading, then it's not gonna happen anytime soon. Well, that'll have to do then. I've got so much water. It's crazy. All right, you happy? So, what do you think of my new deck? It's pretty cool, yeah. I was a bit fed up with the tarot, to be honest. Yeah, me too, now that I think about it. It'll take more time to get bored of these cards since I can keep producing new ones. The illustrations, do you make them yourself? They're pretty cool. I compose them with existing arcana, but they leave a lot of room for creativity. I don't know, it's fun. Happy to hear you're having a good time. Okay, we've dealt with my own demise. What do you say we focus on avoiding yours now? Here we go again. Fine. What did you have in mind? I want you to run for leader. What? No, we're gonna be voting for Dahlia. I'm deadly serious. When I learned that Idiana died and the Coven needed a new leader, I automatically thought of you. Your divination makes you the perfect candidate. That's why it made me upset to discover that you could receive visitors this late. I've already lost a lot of time that we could have put into preparing your campaign. I'm sorry about that, but anyway. Dahlia and Jasmine are already running. Yeah. So? They called dibs on the seat or what? Things will get too tense if I decide to run now. They'll have to deal with it. For God's sake, we're all centuries old. I'd expect demand, a certain degree of maturity from all of us. You have exactly the same right to run for leader. That's fine and all, but I already told Dahlia I'd help her become the next one. What a pity. Let's hope she takes it well when you tell her you're running for leader yourself. But I don't want to run for leader. I just want to support somebody else. Come on, Fortuna, you're gonna make me beg? It's not a matter of begging. Running a coven requires way more than manipulating the future. I'm not ready for that. But you are. You're sensitive and smart, plus you can scry what's ahead. Well, or right what's ahead, whatever. I'll help you with the bureaucracy. We'll make a fine team. No, I'm gonna stick to my word. I'm helping Dahlia. A waste, but I won't force your hand. We can still do a lot of good if the future leader has you as an advisor. Thank you, Patrice. Let's invite Dahlia and see how we can help with her campaign. I'm gonna do some scouting and I'll come back with a picture of the current political landscape. Then we can review the hottest topics with the team. Okay, this is all moving so fast. Don't worry, I'll make it easy for you. See you in a bit, get your deck in order, relax a bit, talk with your friends, and we'll set everything in motion when I come back. Understood. See you later. Bye. Okay, oh god, what is it? Hey, what's up? What a bossy sister. Yeah. That is what it's like having an older sister. Tell me about it. The air seal didn't seem to make a dent on her. I'm a bit disappointed in my magic. I'd say Patrice adores me in her own way. She just has a tough way of expressing love. I'm beginning to think I sided with the wrong sister. Shut up. So, it's getting real. Are you excited? Yeah, I think so. I never would have guessed I'd end up tangled in politics, but I'll use this opportunity to stop complaining and start doing. You're about to help Dahlia become someone's Adiana, aren't you? I didn't look at it that way, but knowing Dahlia, I guess she is destined to make a lot of witches upset. Peace is but an illusion, huh? Only peace I've ever known is when outside a universe. Existence breeds chaos. Okay. What do you need me to do? What do you mean? For example, do you want me to deliver a letter to summon Dahlia and Jasmine to let them hear about your final stance? Okay. A friendly reunion before the race. I kind of want Jasmine to be a little humiliated, not gonna lie. That is for scaring me by saying, oh my goodness, I'm gonna tell Adiana. No, you're not. Get in here and get humiliated. You never know how gruesome things will get, and the three of us didn't have the chance to meet. Just like in, oh god, I'm sorry. You never know how gruesome things will get, and the three of us didn't have the chance to meet just to hang out like old times, so do invite them, please. I will. I'm glad you let Patrice know about me. You don't have to worry, she's loyal. Oh, I'm not worried. On the contrary, I'm eager to team up with her. Team up? Come on, you have a behemoth on your side and you were planning on not using me during the campaign? Just let your sister know about my skills. I'm sure she'll put them to good use. I can spy on opponents, dig up some dirt, spin the cosmic wheel a bit in our favor, you know? Okay. Is that ethical? Ah, who cares? That's a great resource. But don't you do anything without our approval. Absolutely. It may not look like it, but I'm a team player. Yeah, sure. I think I'm gonna lay down for a bit now. I need some rest after facing the mess I've gotten myself into. Plus, I should bring Greeth up to speed. You're telling me out of this whole time, Greeth doesn't know what's happening? Like, it's directly down. Okay. I guess she's in this mess by association now, too. Talk to you later. Hey, Greeth. It's tough right now. Who was that? Sounded pretty intense. See, okay, so Greeth was listening, at the very least. My sister Patrice came by. What? And you didn't think to introduce me? You're right. That's my bad. I do want you to meet her, but the situation was too tense to bring you up. She's coming back in a bit, and we'll do the introductions later. Cool. Is everything okay? My sister is dead set on ham-fisting me into the political race. She wants us to help Dahlia become the next leader and set me up as her right-hand witch. Oh, wow. Wow. She believes I could do a lot of good for the coven with my cards. Well, that's a fabulous idea, provided you're fine with it, babe. And not only because of your cards, you're smart and caring. You've only had this new deck for a few weeks, and you've already helped a lot of people. Myself included. It'd be great to have someone so kind-hearted yet powerful as you at the helm for a change. I'm not as selfless as you think. I'm an egoist. I'm full of wrath. I am a mess. Aren't we all, though? The important thing is that you can overcome all of that. When it matters most, you do good. I don't know. Let me help you. I can work with the team, help move the campaign. Grief. Oh, you know what? I feel better about it now. We have a great team. Unfortunately, we're packing the heat. Jasmine is not gonna have a great chance. No, she's not. I've got Abra and my sister and Dahlia and her friends and Grief. Wow, that's almost an army. That'd be great. I'll feel stronger with you at my side. Can I ask you to keep me in check if I lose my way? One of the things that scares me the most about going into politics is the idea of losing myself to ambition, crossing a line I shouldn't. I don't know. You can count on me. Look, I've come up with a mission for you already. Whatever you need. Hold me tight, please. You got it. That's so sweet. Okay, we dream about... You are performing a dance in front of 100 jade statues. You dance and sweat for 3 full days. You fail the final step and the statues crumble, and you are engulfed in black flames. You enjoy it. Wake me up. Oh no. It's the crystal. This is Jasmine. This is Jasmine. Dear Fortuna, you wanted to see us, right? I'd love a get-together before the race starts. Let me know when it's a good time, and I'll pick up Dahlia and come over to your place. Your friend, Jasmine. No, your enemy, Jasmine. Okay. Come on over. Hey, thanks for coming. It's been centuries since we got the 3 of us together. I don't know why we didn't do this, like, I don't know, right away. What's up, witches? And you bet, magic life can get so chaotic sometimes, and we just forget to enjoy it. Yeah, it makes me so happy to see the 2 of you together. We should plan a trip for when I regain my freedom. Yeah. Take me literally anywhere. That's an incredible idea. You got her fired up already? Any idea where you would like to go? Oh, Deprenia, the city of blacksmiths. This is where Dahlia is from, where she makes those bone daggers out of the bone demons. Hey, that sounds like a great trip, but I'd rather go for something less dark for my first time out. I've always wanted to visit the Deerfolk Kingdom. Oh. My mentor, Inya, always told me amazing stories about it. Oh, I'm in. I've heard they had some fine studs in their brothels. Excellent. It sounds like we're in agreement. Dahlia? She just laughs. Hey, man. You gotta be real with your friends. I'm sure you could use a bit of action too, Jasmine. Jasmine? Oh. She's just fine. She doesn't know what I'm implying. I was just teasing you, silly. Really? By the way, are you nervous about the elections? Can't imagine. I'm cool, more excited than anything. On the one hand, I'm not worried because whoever wins in the end, the coven is going to be well looked after. On the other hand, I want what's best for the coven, and I truly believe my program is the safest bet. Just to be clear, I do think you'd make for a lovely leader. But playing it safe is the death of progress, Jasmine. But aren't we all well already? We just need to iron out Adiana's more abusive politics and put some love into the community. Okay. That's because the status quo benefits you. Think about all the novices, all the witches who don't fit into that orderly vision, myself included. My plan is to not start a revolution, but to level the playing field. It's not fair that power is held by the eldest. Novices need to be guided, though. Think about when we had just ascended. We weren't in any shape to be making important decisions. I don't know about that. Age has its own setbacks. What do you think, Fortuna? Well, about that, I guess it's time I make my stance clear. I am with Dahlia on this. I believe we do need to level the playing field. I believe that age does come with its own set of drawbacks, and I'd like to further be able to help novice witches. I do not want to eat the corpse of Adiana, and Jasmine, you do not have my vote. I just met with Patrice, and after putting some thought into it, we've decided we'll support Dahlia during the campaign. Sorry, Jasmine. What? Patrice too? Are my views so wrong that all my friends are uniting against me? Your plans are a bit antiquated. They're old. Out with the old, in with the new. That's a euphemism for you're siding with the old hags. I didn't say that. But I'm not an old hag. Doesn't that count for something? I believe that the old witches are using you to whitewash the power they exert over the coven. I'm not in cahoots with anyone, I swear. We didn't say that. But let's acknowledge that your program is pretty convenient for the old lot. Maybe that's just an indicator of how sensible my program is, don't you think? Yeah, sensible and retrograde. Hey, friends, let's take it easy. Why don't we deal with this the way it was intended? We have many debates and campaign actions ahead to prove our points. No need to get bloody right here, right now. Sure. Yeah, we'd better. So this is it, huh? I'm afraid there won't be any more friendly get-togethers until we resolve this issue. Let's get to work. Good luck, everyone. Good luck. Let's all do our best. Okay. Oh god, what is that thing? No! Not the math witch! Oh! It's Patrice. I thought it was the math witch. I forgot that the math witch has like a cube. Patrice has the turtle. Why? I don't know. Maybe because she's an archivist and turtles are old? I don't know. There's some correlation there. I'm just not putting my brain cells together for. Fortuna, everything is set to go. Dahlia is ready. Get your stuff in order because it's about to get real. Let me know when you're ready and we'll come over there to review Dahlia's program and campaign plan. Hey, I think I'm ready. Let's go. I think I'm ready. Hey guys. Fortuna, let's rule the universe together. I would love that, Dahlia. That's the spirit. Is this a winning team or what? Your energy has won us half the race already. Let's get right to it. How are you feeling, Fortuna? I am excited and eager to start. It shouldn't be too difficult. We've got like so many people going on. Good. Hold on to that fuel. Did you meet with Jasmine? Yes, we did. When am I gonna introduce Grief? Okay. Yeah, and how did she take it? She wasn't happy about it for certain, but I believe we're fine. It was intense. Really? Yeah, I don't know. We've been through worse. This is but another rough patch. We're bound to clash from time to time. It's the price of friendship when immortal. Eventually, this will all become just another memory to rehash while getting high in her garden. Good to hear. Okay, do you want to take the lead, Dahlia? I've got you. Let's do this. What's the plan? The plan is, let's go out there and start spreading the wonders of our program. Don't you think it'd be better if we strategize a bit first? What is there left to plan? Everything? I'm more the kind of witch that works with her gut. That's all right. It's a great asset to have a leader with sharp instincts. But do you mind if I take care of the most boring analytical parts? Oh, okay. I understand. The floor is yours. I say we analyze our opponents first. Then I'll interview you two to see where we stand on the main issues. After that, we can review our program. Once we get into something solid, we should schedule some campaign actions to get the ball rolling. The date for the election Congress hasn't been decided yet, but we're against the clock as of now. How does that sound? Smart, you're right. I'm ready. Good. First of all, to check we're up to speed, Fortuna, did somebody tell you about the 5 pillars of the Coven? Judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. I don't know what you're talking about. Really? Oh, she turned and faced me directly. I have been on this asteroid 200 years. And before that, I don't think my mentor was very good. Yeah, I'm sorry. Dahlia, you didn't explain your program to my sister when you asked her to join you? No, but that's what we're gonna do now, right? The fundamental question was if she wanted to support my campaign. That's on me. It's my fault for getting into this without asking. Oh, we should have asked more questions. Okay, allow me to explain in any case. There are 5 key directives that keep our coven's cogs current turning. Oopsie, yeah. Oopsie. Can you imagine if we don't agree with Dahlia's 5 pillars? Maybe at that point Abra can do something. I hope she's not gonna turn the universe into autocracy or something. I don't know what an autocracy is. As I said, judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. Make good note of them. Chat, you better remember these. Judgment is about how we deal with conflicts within the Coven, how we determine who's at fault and such. It's also the executive branch, where the Coven is going and how we deal with major events. Until now, we've had runic judgment, which basically consisted of Adiana's consulting with the gods, and us blindly swallowing whatever she feeds us. Then we have law enforcement. That is how the Coven punishes anyone who did something wrong or forbidden, as determined by judgment. Right now, as you are well aware, we send infractors to exile for a variable amount of time depending on the severity of their actions. Can our slogan be, I hate you, exile? Very punk. It might work. Just kidding. Next is forbidden arts. That's how we deal with perilous magic and knowledge, such as summoning behemoths, necromancy, etc. So, necromancy is forbidden. Then how in the world can it be, is it not considered that what I did to Patrice necromancy? She was in the ground. Hey, I don't know. The current directive is that when the Coven determines that something could put our community at risk, we ban it. Let me tell you, the age of fear is about to end. Then there's mortal affairs. That's how we deal with humans and, as traditionally put, other lesser beings. Lesser beings as in animals or any life form that doesn't have access to magic. Actually, she doesn't actually like that term. That's fair. Adiana determined that mortals should be exploited and manipulated at witches' convenience. Did you know that Adiana wanted to cause World War III on Earth? What? Why? To harvest energy from mortals? Oh, I'm so happy she's dead. We still have a celebration pending to send her off. Absolutely. You bet. Last item, witch duties. That defines what obligations members have to the coven. Right now, we have those obnoxious quarterly controls Adiana imposed on us to check on our progress. You skipped them thanks to exile, but they've been tough. Also, should a witch fail to deliver, they'll eventually lose their membership. Imagine the strain that's put on many of our sisters. I would have gladly done my homework in exchange for freedom, though. I know, but still. Luckily, the controls are suspended until after the elections, and many of us are hoping they will be canceled forever. You bet there will be. Welcome in, Moon Prince. Nice. That's all 5 of them, right? Yes. But for these elections, there is an additional critical point to the race. What to do with Adiana's corpse. The coven is divided between devouring her, making the 100 members we are right now more powerful, or scattering her remains throughout the cosmos so more witches can ascend, making the coven more diverse. There is no actual dilemma here, though. I wouldn't eat that corpse if you baked her into a chocolate cake. Yeah, dude, I would not want to eat her either. We need to open our doors to more witches. Let's turn Adiana into something good. We've already got the Peppermancer. We can have more of them. All right, understood. I don't have a strong opinion about it. Whatever you think is best. Anyway, internalize these issues. Take your time. Let me know when you're ready to continue. Yeah. I think that's fine. Ooh, Wolf Prince, you're on a 15 stream streak. Thank you so much for the 15 stream streak. I really do appreciate that. W Wolf Prince. Done. Okay, let's start dissecting our rivals. Here is the intel I gathered on Jasmine. Did you spy on her to get this photo? Jasmine was born in a small English town during the Industrial Revolution circa 1800. That put her in a cultural sweet spot for amassing the sympathies of the coven. She's a young witch in the eyes of the eldest, medieval ancient witches, but not so alien as us contemporary witches with our world wars, TV, internet, and other global lunacies. I don't really know what those are either. Ah, yeah, sorry, you're not even from Earth to begin with. The thing is, Jasmine gets along with us, but is also a part of the last decent generation, according to the most conservative witches. Our policies are a liberal version of Adiana's, removing the most tyrannical mechanisms by reducing punishment and responsibilities. That will maintain the status quo, but give more room for individualism and personal enterprise, free from many duties and the fear of failure. Whoa. How did you manage to get all that info in such a little time? I am an archivist, and all this is public domain. No sweat. Now focus. Her program is to achieve this. Judgment will be performed by a quorum of the 4 eldest witches in agreement with the leader. That is the sweetest candy of her program for an old lot. Enforcement will work with the system of strikes. She hasn't specified how many yet, but should a witch accumulate enough warnings, she'll be expelled from the coven. Way less radical than exile, and worst case scenario is the freedom to start anew elsewhere. Regarding forbidden arts, she won't change a thing. Anything deemed dangerous by the eldest witches will be banned. Then, for mortal affairs, Jasmine proposes a model for protection and guidance. What is good for humanity? What should we protect them from? I guess that'll be determined by the quorum of the eldest. Lastly, as for the witch duties, she proposes a policy of no vigilance. Jasmine argues that we should trust every sister will have the coven's interests in mind, and that there's no need to evaluate or impose any duties on any member. And of course, regarding the trending topic, Jasmine wants the coven to devour Adiana's corpse so we all become more powerful. Take a minute to interiorize Jasmine's program. I mean, yeah, I mean, what Dahlia said at the beginning was just, this is a lot of this is catering towards the older, more ancient witches. But the forbidden arts, I mean, if Jasmine wins the election, she will erase us from existence because we did the forbidden art. Sure. I'm impressed, Patrice. That's some amazing work. Thank you. Now tell me, what can we do against this program? I trust that everyone will see how our approach is far superior. And if not, we'll make up for it by showing spirit. I mean, spirit is important, yes, but we need some strategies to have the upper hand dialectally. Fortuna, any ideas? What do you think the best strategy to undermine Jasmine's program? I don't want to undermine it. Poor Jasmine. No, forget that. Jasmine is not our friend anymore. She is our enemy and someone to put down. Those lax policies will incentivize foul play. These plans benefit the power and forsake novices. Individualism will fracture the community. Tradition and coven culture will vanish in this setup. Some of these don't make any sense, but those plans absolutely benefit the powerful and forsake novices. Absolutely. Interesting. If we adopt this strategy, we may polarize the coven's opinion. But in the long run, we could gather the support of the young and weak, plus the support of the most compassionate elders. It may do the trick. Good, good. Now to assess the candidate herself. Let's use our privileged info on Jasmine. What would you say is Jasmine's strongest point? She can be extremely cunning. That's what I'm most afraid of. I would not have thought that. You're right to be on guard, yeah. Fortuna? What would you say is Jasmine's strongest point? She's extremely intelligent and manipulative. She is a pillar of the community. Her apparent innocence and frailty. Well, okay. Her resourcefulness, her charming mother-like aura. Nah. She knows too many people, bro. She got that garden action going. She's giving out herbal teas. She knows the math witch. She's a pillar in the community. That's something we gotta really watch out for. Yeah. She helps and provides for many people with her garden and has many dude, what did I just say? That sure puts her ahead of the race from the very start. It'll be hard to win people's trust in Jasmine over to our side. We'll need to undermine her capabilities as a leader and reinforce her status as a community provider so she stays like that rather than a ruler. Now to her flaws. What would you say is Jasmine's weakest point? Welcome in, Windward. I look at my watch. I hope you've been here the whole time. I'll be checking later. But welcome in. That's what I said? Okay, hey. Same brain cell. We both got it today. Alright, her weakest point. Combat. She's just not made for action. Dahlia, are we going to war here? We're not sizing her up. We could take her in a fight. Well, I don't know if there will be a lot of opportunities during this campaign to show one's might. But yeah, duly noted. I've been here since forever. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. What do you say, Fortuna? What would you say is Jasmine's weakest point? Ooh, I don't actually remember. Her anxiety, she gets stressed easily. And it's envy. Remember how she acted when we told her that we met Grief, the architect witch, and that Grief needed a potion, and she got really upset that Grief didn't go to her directly? Well, she didn't know that Grief had a behemoth stuck to her too, but she got really, really upset. It's her envy. She's jealous. Yeah. Ooh, good one. Straight for the kill. Yeah, I remember that. Really? Yeah, she does a very bad job at hiding it. Welcome in, Zach. Hey there, how you doing? I'm doing great. How are you doing? Chat, how are we doing? Hope everyone's been having a great start of the week. We should come up with a creative way to trigger her envy then. This will come in very handy to cloud her judgment. Grief, you need to come up here now. Let me introduce you. I feel bad for doing this. Toughen up, Fortuna. Her advisors will be doing the same thing about Dahlia, no doubt. So time to keep poking at her until she makes a mistake? Yes. Yes. Plus, these are emergency resources. If we play our cards right, we can hope for a clean victory. Dahlia, focus on bringing your best game, and I won't have to push the ugly buttons. You're overthinking this. I got this, team. You're cool. Shall we move on to Caprice? Caprisa? Who's that? Yeah, who is Caprisa? Oh, right. That old log is running for leader too. Dude, I can't imagine getting called or calling someone an old log. Oh, hey. New insult unlocked. Doing all right, just dealing with tech issues, working on splitting up OBS for different uses and separating audio. Have the game. Oh, yeah. Hey, good luck, buddy. It's a never-changing, always upgrading type of thing. So I wish you the best of luck with that, Zach. No one truly thinks she poses any threat to Dahlia or Jasmine, but she is a candidate nonetheless. We should study her. I believe this dark horse has a chance of surprising us all. Oh, yeah, tell me who she is. You have a picture? She a tree. Okay. Oh, the historian witch. I know she old too. The eldest witch in our coven. Yeah. I figured if you're a tree at this point in your immortality, very old. Caprisa is originally from Earth, but ascended way before humanity started even writing. She has an infallible memory. All events are registered inside her tree rings. We've worked together many times at the Coven's archives. It's a never-ending enterprise to register all her knowledge on paper. The thing is, she always played a secondary role in the Coven, just supporting us with her wisdom. But apparently, Caprisa isn't a fan of change and isn't happy with the direction Jasmine or Dahlia want to take the Coven. So for the first time, she's running as leader. Oh, look at that. Cookies and cream, cat. Thank you for the pudding party. It's a headache and a half. Yeah. Yeah. I wish you the best. I don't even have mine figured out. Okay? Her program is easy to sum up. She wants to keep things exactly as Adiana left them. Moreover, she advocates for preserving Adiana's corpse as some kind of oracle, to keep using her as a channel to consult with the gods, and to set the direction for the coven. So she wants to keep her corpse as advisor. Man, nah. When Dahlia said she's an old log, it makes sense. Wow. Yeah. Her program's bad, but I know Caprisa personally. She's very kind and helpful. But yes, nobody wants the ghost of Adiana to keep ruling over us. She has very few supporters, all among the eldest, but I wouldn't underestimate her. Caprisa has this special mystical aura around her. Combined with her vast knowledge, she's sure to impress many voters during the campaign. But what I'm more afraid of is that depending on how gruesome the race gets, we could scare some of the most conservative witches into switching sides from Jasmine to Caprisa. I see. As long as we don't underestimate Caprisa and keep her in check. It all should be all right, I think. Actually, I believe it's good that she's running. From the warfare point of view, that's the best case scenario for us. Divide and conquer. Okay. If the conservative side is split between Caprisa or Jasmine, we can easily emerge as the dominant force. Wow, your experience as a warrior witch is going to come in handy. We warrior witches aren't all about smashing things, you know? You need brains to take on the most challenging forces of the cosmos. You have my respect. I don't underestimate Dahlia Patrice. I won't. Anyway, I think we're ready to get into Dahlia's program now. Do you want to take 5? I'm good. Fortuna, how are you? Let me take a break. All right, we'll stay here reviewing our options. Let me know when you're ready to move on. Can I talk to Graith, please? When am I going to introduce him? But how do you think you could take the old tree in a fight? Yes. What to do? Okay, let's just go back. Just needed to take 5, sit on my bed. The stairs, God. Sorry, guys. Went for a walk. Yeah, let's do this. All right, go ahead, Dahlia. Okay, hear this. Judgment by referendum. Enforcement, none. I say we go for amicable resolution. Forbidden arts, none. Let's invest in educating our sisters so we're all aware of the risks and rewards. Mortal affairs? Nah. What? Sorry, I got carried away with the... Okay. I say we cut all ties with mortals. We are way too privileged to be messing with people's lives. Just leave them be and focus on the cosmic and the magical. Gotcha. Witch duties, magical tax. This is a true game changer. Have every member of the coven share a percentage of their magic output to pool resources for the benefit of the clan. That could be a pretty powerful asset for the coven, yeah. That's it. What do you think? Pretty cool? I have some questions. You forgot about the hottest topic. What to do with Adiana's corpse? We scatter her. Witchhood is so precious. We should open the doors for more women to become witches. Gotcha. So honest feedback? Of course, shoot. You are betting on a kind-hearted community that requires goodwill to work. Almost utopic, I must say. Why aim for less? I feel you, but your opponents are going to pick us apart. Better to stay ahead and do our own self-analysis. Gotcha. Fortuna, what do you say is the best strategy to counter Dahlia's stance? We have exposed her. I hear the word in my head. I just can't pronounce it. Naivety. Naivety. She's naive. Faith in good intentions is ridiculous. Horizontalism will make us slow and clumsy. Point out the failure of communism on Earth. Spotlight the primitive societies on her homeworld. Yeah, I hate to do that, but like a little naive to believe that faith in good intentions, you know? I think. Yeah, that's probably what our rivals will go for. They'll most likely say that the ideal community Dahlia wants to paint a picture of isn't a reality. Let them try. I know it can inspire everyone to wish for an ideal community. I hope you're right. Let's change gears. What about our strengths? I'm definitely the strongest candidate. Oh yeah? In what sense? In the literal one. Okay. I don't regret choosing Dahlia, but this is definitely going to be a heavy bat to swing. Okay, good to know. Should it all end in a battle royale? In all seriousness, it's hard to think about one's own virtues. I know. Fortuna, you know her well. What would you say is Dahlia's strongest point? Her overwhelming charisma and the confidence she projects. She embodies the winds of change. Dahlia is pretty popular among young witches. Her determination. She is battle ready. She is the most virtuous, the most incorruptible of us all. I think it's her overwhelming charisma and confidence. Yeah, if this was a popularity contest, she'd have the upper hand. I'm sure our campaign will kick off with a lot of momentum. Our rivals can't hope to defeat us on any revolutionary grounds. They'll have to overplay their intelligence and mysticism to get a bite of Dahlia's cake. Anyway, what about her weaknesses? What is Dahlia's most critical flaw? She is very impulsive and patient and gets angry easily. Dahlia is very green when it comes to debating politics and philosophy. She's very radical, lacks diplomacy. That's something we excel at. Making daggers is the least valuable asset offered by a candidate. That's not true. I would say that that is absolutely not true, because look at what that dagger did for Grief. Tore her from that behemoth's grasp. Now only Dahlia could have done that. I think she's very impulsive and patient and gets angry easy. Yeah, sorry. It's just a... It's not a dig. What? It's not a dig. I'm kidding. They will likely try to provoke you during the debates. If you lose your cool, the Coven is sure to question your ability to lead. I know. I'll be strong. All right, we're up to speed with the plan and situation now. Should we go out there and start kicking some... Yeah. Well, I say now we take a moment to reevaluate our program. After this self-analysis, we might find some aspects we could adjust to increase our chances. Okay, what would you change? And before you even start, I won't budge regarding the judgment system. Referendum is the way to go. Also, I am extremely proud of the magical tax. Yeah, it's a very interesting one, asking for a percentage of the magical output of every member of the Coven. It'll open the door to attempt some ambitious projects. That much energy from so many witches will be a tremendous asset to work with. I'm super excited about forging a massive sword to slay cosmic horrors. Provided the referendum approves of that. Of course. Fortuna, based on what we've studied so far, what do you think could improve from Dahlia's program? Probably... Mortal affairs, like cutting all ties. Maybe that one will help get us a little bit more from like the older witches. Okay, these are the stances of our competitors. Caprisa wants to continue exploiting them for our benefit. On the other hand, Jasmine says we should guide them and take care of them. Dahlia proposes cutting all ties. She believes that we should not abuse our privilege over them. Just leave them be. I do like the guidance. Because, like, come on. You've got all that ability. Why not help people who don't have anything? Right? So far, the Coven has been exploiting mortals under Adiana's command. Maybe it's time we repay the service mortal societies have been inadvertently offering us. It's a good angle, although taking care of them entails many responsibilities as well as needing time and resources. We'll be giving up some of our Coven's momentum to charity. Not only that, not that it's necessarily bad, but it's something to bear in mind if we choose this option. I don't mind sharing resources to help people outside our Coven. The magical tax could be a great resource for that purpose, in fact. My point is that we shouldn't meddle with their lives, provided we don't manipulate mortals in becoming something we like instead of something they aspire to. I'm not against supporting them. I see. How do you suggest we deal with mortal affairs? Yeah, let's just switch to guiding them. I mean, we've got the magical tax pool. Are we too, like, one-sided? Okay, that's a substantial change. Made a great point, yeah. Do you want to change anything else? Hey, hold your horses. That one change is fine, but don't go changing my whole plan, friends. Hey, you heard the boss. Are you happy with this change, or do you want to focus on another point of the program? Hey, I'm happy. I don't know what a referendum is, but hey, whatever. And it settles it. Now, take a minute to look at our program. Internalize it, believe it, make it yours. Dahlia, you're going to have to defend all these decisions in front of your rivals and the whole Coven. I'm ready for anything. We're going to need to sell the concept of it. And for that, we're going to need a slogan. Okay, hey, slogan. Finally, something fun. It's been fun all the way for me so far. You're really enjoying yourself behind that commander pose, huh? You bet. I got one. Power in numbers. It's good. I'd say it suits you. What do you say, Fortuna? Any idea for a slogan? I really like power in numbers. Stronger together. A real sisterhood. Hey. Sorry, but I got one even better than that. A real sisterhood. Very loaded. Yeah, GN, we had the same brain cell. It's bouncing around. It's very loaded. People would be like, what is a real sisterhood? Loaded how? It implies that what Adiana built wasn't a real sisterhood. But it doesn't insult her directly. See? Hey. Put me up there. Ooh, I like that. I'd be happy to insult her directly too. This is super elegant. Works for me. Plus, sisterhood is a beautiful word. Oh, I guess at this point they don't really use sisterhood, even though it's the cosmic wheel sisterhood. So hey, anything with a title in it, they're gonna love. Yeah? Yes. Let's make a sisterhood. Wait, let's make sisterhood our flag. Perfect. We're almost done. What else? We just need to start campaigning, right? Yeah, and for that we need the ultimate, most classical form of propaganda. A poster. What for? It's not like there are any streets in space to plaster Dahlia's face. We'll send posters to everyone we know from inside and outside the Coven. Try to have them set up in common spaces like temples or cosmic markets. It's a great idea. I'm in. Do we know any cool artists? Fortuna, I was thinking that your new cards have a lot of Nah, you're gonna make me... What? I gotta put together something? What do you say? Want to compose a nice poster for our friend? Are you sure? I mean, make a poster for me, Fortuna. Please? Come on, you're really talented. Let's just squeeze your artist's juices. Alright, you got me. I'll do it. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Hold on. We want you. Do we have to have this? Yeah. And then we want what? What is this? Can this be bigger? Nah, okay. Can I send this to the back? Do you see the vision? Do you see the vision? And then we're gonna have... No. Send that to the back. Yeah? When will you see it? Good. All right. There we go. I hope everybody likes it because this is going to be everywhere. You're not even going to be able to turn your head without seeing one. So here you go. Sick, right? What do you think? So many stars. It's like the universe. Well, I don't see a star, but yeah. Pretty cool. You can never have too many stars on a political poster. Oh, the star. Okay. Should I give it another try? Are you kidding? It's perfect. I wouldn't want it any other way. I'm going to keep one in my workshop forever. That's very sweet. I'm so ready to win this. Finally. Honestly, I'm really not cut out for politics. It's too much work. I feel you. Anything for our sisters, though. Thank you very much for your help, Fortuna. You too, Patrice. I'll do my best to not disappoint you. Likewise. No, did they leave? How did I leave my asteroid? Where am I? Please wait here. You, Inya, will be here in a minute. This is when I first ascended. Okay, thank you. What is this? Am I dead? No. Don't worry, you're not dead at all. I shouldn't say a lot more, though. As long as you say what interest groups will want to hear, you'll be fine. Yeah, right? Why not? Protocol. This probably doesn't mean much to you, but you are extremely lucky. Yunya is an exceptional witch. You couldn't be in better hands. A what? Come again? Oops, I've said too much, but everything is gonna be alright. I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go. Bye. What? Bye. Yep. Out of here. Okay, who's Yunya? We've heard her a lot. Oh. I can click around? Hold on. So I can either stay by the fire. Let's go get warm. Oh, so warm feels nice. This place is actually super cool. I wonder if it would be too expensive to rent for a nice getaway with those fools. Will I ever get to see my friends again? That's very sad. Can I look at anything else? Yes, take a look. I don't recognize those stars. Where am I? Anything else? Like this maneuver? I call it the snake. Okay, just a chair. Just get comfortable. Ah, my clothes are still wet. How did this much sand get underneath my swimsuit? I still have the keys on the food truck with me. I hope Ava and Patrice managed to get back home okay. Oh my goodness, we took the keys. Okay, let's just chill over here. This place makes me want to read tarot. The air smells like nothing I've smelled before. It's a mixture of nature, fate, and possibility. Gravity feels different too. Lighter. I feel like my mind is slowly shedding some dry husk, and fresh breeze is starting to blow through it. It's trembling. This isn't fear, it's excitement. Oh no. I feel like I never want to go home. Oh! Eugenia is a deer folk! Haha, I love you already. Whoa. Relax. I'm here to look after you. Oh my goodness, so cool. Hey. You are from Earth, right? Earthlings always have the worst time processing their ascension. Your collective subconscious is too cynical. Your society rejects magic with a strength unlike any other in this universe. Just let it sink in. This is something good, I promise. Dear. Ha. Very observant. My kin are what human witches call deer folk. Oh, and you are a human witch, by the way. Is this really happening? Yes. Congratulations. You ascended. Please don't be afraid. I'm not afraid. This is the best day of my life. They're... Grief! Okay, 32 cycles left? What does that mean? Ready to take over the universe? Commander Patrice, what's the situation? Everything is set to go. Election Day has just been announced. We're merely 32 cycles away from it. First of all, thank you so much for your help, Grief. Sure, happy to assist. I'm sorry for the interrogation earlier, but never in her mortal or witch life have I known Fortuna to fall for anyone. I needed to check what your deal was. No problem, did I pass? You both seem equally self-absorbed, so I guess you won't clash much. What does that mean? Just teasing. Enjoy yourselves. Grief is the best. Can't believe the two of you are hitting it off. You sure this wasn't your setup from the very beginning? I'm not that cunning. I'm just happy that two of my favorite witches got together. I'm sure you'll make each other grow in formidable ways. I'm sure planning on exploiting having a soothsaying girlfriend. What did I get myself into? I'm kidding. It's you who inspires me, not your cards. W Grief. That's sweet. It's my girlfriend right there. Let's focus, team. Oops. Sure. How are you feeling, Dahlia? About to explode. I've got too much pent-up energy. Just set some objectives for me and I will obliterate them. Metaphorically, I hope. Metaphorically, mainly yes, but I'm ready to take on a dozen demons if necessary too. Good to know. Let's get to work then. We're going to check the vibe of the coven first. Programs have already been made public, so witches are starting to form their own ideas regarding this race. We can tap into the mind of the coven with the dream ball. Ooh, the dream ball! Sounds like something you get at Lush. The dream ball allows us to get real-time readings on our community's desires and expectations. Hence, we can filter the current vote intention. Whoa, this spreadsheet sorcery. That's some high-level magic. Okay, so right now, out of 100 witches, this is all we've got. We have Dahlia for the full coven at 42% with Jasmine very close behind, 37%. Caprisa, A shocking 21%, I will say. This will be the pivotal tool for adjusting our strategies as the race progresses. Every action we perform and the actions of our opponents, of course, will affect the Coven's sympathies, and that'll be reflected in the Dream Ball's readings. I've added some men's runes to filter vote intention by demographic. Go ahead and browse through them, okay? I encourage you to put some time into familiarizing yourself with the characteristics of each group. Absolutely. I've been preparing myself for the race by doing some reading about the history of the Coven and the different factions. I'm not just muscle. That's good. Fortuna, as the oracle of the team, you better take responsibility to do some studying too. Luckily for you, your sister is one of the Coven's archivists. I've already wrote down a comprehensive demographic analysis for you. Oh, W. Patrice, thank you. I took the liberty of placing it all in your library for when you have the time to go and do some studying. Thank you very much. That was very kind. I gotcha. Now, about how we're going to operate. Fortuna, you won't be able to accomplish much by yourself out there, being exiled and all. So you are going to be in charge of team management from this point on. Shouldn't it be someone more prepared than me? We're all going to be busy heading out for events, gathering support, or whatever is needed. We need someone tracking all of our efforts and assigning tasks so we can be better suited on our mission without worrying about schedules. You are extremely intelligent and have sharp instincts. I have zero doubts that you will do an excellent job. You've got this, 40. Not the 40. I mean Fortuna. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm ready. Whatever it takes. You keep track of the vote intention and try to redirect our efforts towards increasing our vote count, as in promoting some point of the program, looking for allies, gathering intel, or even harvesting energy for your deck should it become necessary for any reason. Bear in mind that these tasks will take between 3 and 5 cycles each, so plan accordingly. Oh my goodness! I'm feeling the pressure! Understood. But wait, what do I do while you are all out? Do your homework. Do some studying. Make some cards. Oh, thank you, Patrice. Thank you, Patrice. Oh, it's so gross. As the race progresses, you'll have to meet some prospective allies or even rivals here in this office. So don't worry. I don't think you'll get much idle time. Okay, everyone ready? Any doubts? No, ma'am. I'm just ready to support you all till the finish line. Good. Let's get out of here already. Oh, I almost forgot. I've got something for you, Fortuna. Oh god, that scared me. Ooh! My personal growth and self-realization. That was my Earth. That was my Earth wish. Uh-oh. The next one that's left is the fire. This is where the Coven pays the price of me achieving my goals. Last year, I spent a great deal of time cataloging the Coven's texts and treaties on objects of power. There was one specific object that kept making me think of you. Here, the root of aplomb. Swallow it, and it'll increase your powers of persuasion. Oh my goodness. Exciting, Barry. It is exciting and scary. Oh, wow, thank you, Patrice. It'll live in your stomach for decades, liberating the very essence of willpower, atom by atom. It'll also siphon away your self-doubt. It'll be way more effective if you ran for a leader yourself. So you were holding on to that thing? That's crazy. Or I can just pull a CIA and rig the election. All we have to do is pull a card that says, we will win the election. And lo and behold, we're shaking hands and celebrating. We just won the election. We'll have to see. We have yet to use Abramar for his skills and services. I'm not sure what he has to provide at this point. Maybe nothing. But if worse comes to worse, we will be using him. I'm still wrapping my head around the fact that you decided to play a supporting role, given your true nature. Here we go. What true nature? You've always relied only on yourself. This is quite unlike you. That's all I'm saying. We've already had this conversation. You're right. We better focus on helpful things. Anyway, let's get to work. Let's make sure we all have a task and get this ball rolling. Stay motivated. All right, tasks. Okay, so right now, the full coven. We've got most of this. If the voting were right now, Dahlia would win. But let's break it down. Novices. Okay, so more novices are in support of us. Makes sense. We're trying to help novices. Explorers, Dahlia absolutely crushes. Producers, Jasmine does have us significantly beat. Even Caprisa is right there behind. I mean, makes sense. Caprisa is a tree. Jasmine has a very lovely garden and is brewing crazy tea. Fair. Academics, it's a little bit more even, but Jasmine still takes the cake. Warriors, it don't even matter. Oracles, wow. Caprice is surprising with that 40%. Okay, hey. So Dahlia, again, we've got the referendum, communication understanding for free access and education, guide and protect, magical tax. So these two are very similar. Caprisa doesn't want to change Adiana's tyrannical rule at all. At all. Except the only thing that does change is she wants to keep Adiana's corpse as an advisor. Adiana has the unique ability to talk to the gods. But that's about it. I mean, whatever, right? Jasmine takes a little bit of a more liberal approach to Adiana's views, but is still very beloved by the old witches. So not a lot of changes. Dahlia is definitely the upstart. We would rewrite and change almost everything that they would know. But it would be beneficial to change. Another classic campaign tips: force a split vote to have those vote for Caprisa. That is what the game was talking about. Yes. Okay, Grace, what do you think? I'd like you to oh goodness. Hold on, never mind. So right now, hold on, what can I do you to okay. What I'd like you to do is dig up dirt on our opponents. That may take some time, but I'll see what I can find. And later we can decide if it's okay to use in the debate. Thank you. I'd like you to challenge an opponent's No. You need to start promoting the program. We need to focus our efforts. Chat, listen to me. I don't think we should try to get the ones that Jasmine is more heavily involved in, the producers and the academics. I think what we try to do is we try to undermine the votes that Caprisa has. Caprisa, I don't even know. Cuphead. And I remember she's really good with the oracles, because if we try to eliminate Jasmine, it's gonna end up being pretty close. I could see that. She's really good with the producers and the academics, just like Dahlia's really good with the novices, the explorers, and the warriors. So she can have those guys, and we'll try to get the oracles. Hey, start promoting to the oracles. Okay? We're moving. You see, right now, it's anyone's game. If we can lessen and get through here, I think that'd be excellent. But the academics and the producers, it's such a big scope in Jasmine's favor. I don't think we should... There's only 22 of them. 25 of them. I think we could probably try to lessen the gap in the academics. Grief. Look for allies and opportunities. Excellent. Excellent. What are you? Is this from Caprisa? God. Witch Fortuna. I would like to formally introduce myself before the race. There are some topics I am interested in discussing with you regarding the nature of the political shift our coven is about to experience. Kind regards, Caprisa, Historian Witch. All right. Get over here, you old log. Oh. Wow. Hey. How's it going? Hello. I am Caprisa. Nice to meet you. Welcome. I'm Fortuna, but you already knew that. Thanks for having me. I wanted to introduce myself formally before the race becomes hectic. Why me? I'm not the one running. Oh, I know. But you are one of the major players in these elections. Driving force, as Adiana would put it. Adiana often confided in me. Did she really? The fear you inspired her was one of her greatest weaknesses. Yikes. I don't know how to feel about that. That makes two of us. That's the main reason I decided to pay you a visit. To keep me in check, to form my own judgment. I promise I carry the best of intentions, and I understand that you can only take me at my word, but let my actions speak for me. There's a certain aura around you that tells me I can trust you. Plants were more sensitive to this kind of energy. Now I see that Adiana's fear was unfounded, a product of her decaying mind. Knowing this, I must ask you and your team to retire from the race. Ha! Nice strategy. I didn't say that in jest. What? You are too close to your human side to properly govern a cosmic coven. Sorry. That's what made Adiana such a great leader. She had a direct channel of communication with the gods, and it was far detached from her human origins. On the other hand, you, Dahlia, and Jasmine, you have an uncountable number of human flaws. Fear, pride, envy, greed. Even what you consider virtue, such as ambition or mercy, or even the most basic things, such as the need for comfort or enjoyment, cloud your judgment. Flaws, flaws, flaws. Okay. Just become a tree and get her on your team? I'm more akin to telling Abra to get the axe, but I am nothing but diplomatic. We can get through this, just like any other. Trust me, I took on the whole Legion by myself. By myself. I can handle a tree. Okay. If that's your viewpoint, fair enough, but I challenge this. Without feelings, can you truly care for your peers? Ponder that. There are many beings in this universe that are better suited for leadership than your kind, precisely because of this lack of human feelings. Have you ever stopped to study the flora? Most witches are too fauna-centric to see other forms of coexistence. For a tree, my entelechy is that of growth and community. I lack individuality, just part of a forest, We, the plants, grow, expand, and nurture all around us. And the majority of us don't need to feed on other living things to prosper. That basic fact alters our whole perception of reality. Human existence is so built on top of sacrifice that you are immune to innumerable forms of brutality. You are devourer of worlds, and we the plants are their healers. I'm going to take care of you no matter how you treat me. Let me ask you a question. What's the most important quality in a leader? Integrity. Doing what you say and saying what you mean. Following through. Oh, I know what you mean. But in all the millennia I've been around, I've found it to be quite the idealistic concept. What is integrity? To have strong moral values. But how are those values defined to begin with? Does integrity respond to the values of the community or those of the individual? What happens when those values conflict with somebody else's? I've seen integrity redefined over and over again, both inside and outside this coven. There is one other quality that's always immutable and true, though. Selflessness. That is the most important trait in a leader. To put the group's needs before your own. And even if you invented the word, humans aren't capable of it. All those emotions we talked about before, they're what make it impossible. Satisfaction, respect, honor, friendship, the list is endless. Humans are capable of selfless actions, but not of selfless existences. Dude, she's spitting facts. Gah. She's tough. I give you that. I give you that, old log. You're tough. Tough. Okay, hey, listen. Let me hit you with one of these. A leader deprived of all that is just an automata. Think about that. And what's the problem with that? Oh, I didn't expect that response. A leader needs drive, a vision. They need to take risks and gamble with the future of a whole community? Yes. You put your trust in a leader because you believe in the change they propose. Otherwise, you're just appointed an administrator. And what's wrong with having a fair administrator? Stagnation. Unlike plants, we consider movement to be a symptom of life. I see. So that's what you and your sisters value over stability. I'm afraid human-born witches are all like that, yes. Thank you. You've helped me to understand our coven better. Listen, Caprisa. Would you like me to read your fortune? Would you do that for an opponent? An opponent? Yes. My priority is to help the coven. Very well. Let's see what the fortune has in store for me. I read the card that has her... No. I shouldn't say that. Whatever I tell her will come true. I don't wish her any harm. No. Tell me what it is you wish to ask the cards. There is only one thing on my mind, something really dear to me. Will I be able to safeguard Adiana's legacy? Of all the eras I've lived through, Adiana's has been the most peaceful and prosperous. At the expense of some of her sisters, but sure, please don't poison the reading with your resentment. That's improper of an oracle. You're right. I will focus on your honest will. Think about Adiana while I shuffle my deck. Give me the center. Amethyst laser. Can you imagine, out of all the cards we pulled, the amethyst laser? All right. Well, what does it mean? I have 4 of them. Yes, the coven will idolize Adiana and her sacrifice. Most will follow her philosophy, even if it's not the official rule anymore. Yes, many witches will follow Adiana's philosophy, even if it's not the official rule anymore. However, you will pay a high price to keep her legacy alive. You will steal one of Adiana's masks and drop out of the race. You will leave the coven and start a cult to follow the mask's whispers. No, but you will make peace with it and find new forms of happiness. Whoa. That gives us a lot of fire. But is this technically rigging the game? The game was rigged from the start. Oh my goodness, we've turned into Benny in this situation. If we tell her she leaves the coven and drops out of the race, is that bad? Is that like rigging it? What else we got? This one I don't really like. No, will you make peace with it and find new forms of happiness? This one is like you'll pay a high price. Even if it's not the official rule anymore. Forcing out of the race might be a bad call, since now her supporters might vote against us, That's true. See, this is why we're a collective on it. So... I don't like this one either, because of the inclusion of the however you will pay a high price to keep her legacy alive. Like, I don't think that's necessary. But yes, the coven will idolize Adiana. No. Keep her as to split the votes? Yeah, you're right. We need her. If we tell her this, do you think she'll drop out of the race? Just be like, the whole thing is that she wants to preserve, like... Wait. Isn't this also a roundabout way of saying she's not gonna win? Because if I say no, but you will make peace with it and find new forms of happiness, because her whole campaign ideal is to keep Adiana's corpse as like a... What was it? Like a guy you talk to? Hey, sorry about it. No is no. An advisor, yeah. Can't look too much into it, I guess. Hey. No, unfortunately, but you'll make peace with it and find new forms of happiness. It is what it is. Sorry about it. What's up? Happiness is always good news, isn't it? Happiness means nothing to me. What I want is for Adiana's work to be eternal. Nothing is eternal. I know. I knew this endeavor was meaningless from the moment I set out to do it. But still, I needed to try. Will you give up now? No. Even if it's just the tiniest fraction, keeping some of Adiana's legacy alive is priceless. I see. Okay, thank you for allowing me to peek into the future, Fortuna. And thanks for having me at your home. Good luck with the race. Good luck to you too. All right, she's out. All right, it's time to study. Okay, never mind. Hey, 30 cycles left. Hey, look, I understand, but I gotta go study real fast. She's like, I just got here. What the heck? Why are you leaving? Can I study? Yeah, read Patrice's demographics analysis. Yeah. Demographic novices. The freshly ascended, witches in training that still haven't found their calling. Though bear in mind how time works in this immortal society, some novices find their place in the first few years, others may take decades. You don't need the approval of anyone to stop being a novice and join the ranks of the producers, academics, or explorers. On the other hand, warriors require tests first, and to become an oracle, as you're well aware, another oracle needs to dream about you. Strategy guide: the novices are usually pushed around by the rest of the witches, so they welcome any initiative that increases their rights and opportunities. What to do? Can I study? What do we have here? Excerpt on the 4 elements air by Witch Ewinia. In all my years of mentoring, air, the invisible element, is the one I found most students have difficulty understanding. It is intangible nature, locks it in the world of ideas. How do you define context? Is it an infinite element that expands as far as your thought wishes it to take it? For a true master of air, there is no such thing as out of context. Everything is intertwined and in constant relation. A river in the middle of the jungle can put in context the nature of an office worker. A philosopher's talent could be measured in their ability to develop context to engulf all things. Ironically, the overabundance of air energy sabotages rational thinking and breeds chaos, because chaos is the ultimate nature of air, everything affecting everything. Throw a paper boat into a bucket of water and you can predict its behavior. Throw 1,000 into the middle of a wild ocean and the mind begins to falter when trying to picture the outcome. If you combine multiple energies of air, you will obtain unpredictability, luck, and fortune. Unfathomable predestination. Oh, yeah, let's step back. All right, what can I do for you? I'm glad that the reading didn't take time, because I was a little worried about the reading taking time. So, Dahlia, how can I help you today? What's up? Promoting program to oracles. I came back for the meeting with some of them and they outright told me that they'd rather have you leading our party. That was tough. I feel like a phony. In any case, I did my best, and we're still the team that has Fortuna on their side. So I managed to snatch some votes. Oh, let's go! Yeah! Nice! Okay, perfect. 10% lead, nice, some leeway to work with. Yeah! The novices, though. Explorers, that's good. Novices, we should it's too close of a gap for me. Academics, we could probably try to get ahead here too, just to further our lead. I think, did I send Grief to the academics? I don't remember. Hey. Can you look for allies? Yeah. I'll go out and see what I can bring to the table. Excellent. Secure our main supporter base. Don't contest with those are clearly... Yeah, okay. Fair enough. So we need to visit the novices and the explorers. And we don't even got to worry about the oracle or the warriors. So novices and explorers. We need to get the rest of them. Okay. Let's go back to study. God, if we don't do this right, I don't know what's gonna happen to us. Okay, here is Patrice's demographics analysis. Demographic academics. But if you do plan to contest the producers, have the votes for Jasmine go to Caprisa, split the vote. Hey, that's pretty smart. It's pretty smart. Because there's no way Caprisa can win. So if we have the people going to vote for Jasmine vote for Caprisa instead, it's like they didn't even vote. Which is so absorbed in the mysteries of the cosmos, they rarely do anything beyond studying it. They are one of the most, if not the most, prestigious demographics, since they are constantly furthering our craft and talents. Although you don't necessarily need to be too old to be wise, academics are the oldest demographic on average. You can count them on the biggest elder representation in the race. In fact, Caprisa is one of them. So she might have a slight advantage in this front. Strategy guide. Academics like quiet, control, respect, protocol. They're pretty well off, so they'll welcome anything that maintains the status quo. And my point, more or less being, if you can't win, just force a tie. It's very smart. What to do? Can I read that again? Oh, I already read that, sorry. Jasmine is one of them, so they'll have the upper hand. Okay. Okay. Let's go back. Let's make a card. Like a quick little card. We have a ton of water energy. Yeah, sure. I'll do this one. And what else? Bartender. And we got a lot of water energy and some air. Let's keep going with the water. No. Fire. Poor guy. You know what I mean? No. Does it make sense? In a way. In a way. Oh, we gotta have him have this thing. How is he smoking underwater? He simply can just do that. Oh, the wine glass. I forgot about it. Just put that right there. Excellent. Oh god, what is all that? Sorry, I was just making another card. Caesar. Welcome back, Caesar. Welcome back, Caesar. Welcome back, Caesar. Whispers from the undone Jade Witches. Imbue this card with emotion. Witnesses to many kinds of love. The bartender can channel hidden feelings. Crossing paths with the most haunted soul can beget calamity. The fire whip exalts the odd pleasure in conflict. Okay, hey. Welcome back, Caesar. Okay, let's get out of here. I gotta burn up my windowsill. Hey, Patrice. Are you okay? How goes the fight? Reincarnated into a bartender on a tarot card? Can you imagine? It all comes full circle. Hey, what's up? Hey, I did some digging. Yes? I found something a bit unquieting about Caprisa. Caprisa has this perfect memory, storing all events, both cosmic and earthly, inside her tree rings, knots, and branches. Well, apparently, during Adiana's mandate, some developments had to be edited out of existence. And that included literally trimming some of Caprisa's branches, destroying many years of records just to cover up Adiana's dealings. We haven't been able to discover what the incident was about, but Caprisa is physically unable to recall it. But just revealing that fact, she probably colluded in the destruction of those records, may be enough to spark some unrest among her followers. We could use it during the debate to throw her off her game. We'll see. Hey, I like that. Did we change anything? Oracles want us. Academics, nah. Producers, nah. Well, we gotta hold off on Caprisa then. Just because we want to try to do that split vote. Okay. Well, hey. Can you talk to the novices? Can you challenge an opponent's program? Jasmine. Specifically on... Devour her. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. It's an easy one. It's an easy one. Hey, what's up? Oh, hold on, sorry. Hey, what's up? Oh! It's Nova, the Peppermancer. My dear mentor, Fortuna, is it okay to visit, or are you too busy with the political campaign? I'm getting the hang of my powers now. Maybe there's a way for me to help you? Get in here, Nova. So cute. It looks like a chili pepper on the dress. Hey, oh! Look at you. What? What in the potion? What is going on? Hello. Welcome back. How are you doing? Living my best witch life. Yeah? Bet. As you predicted, or maybe inspired by your prediction, I got super into growing magical peppers. Witch gardening is so much fun, especially if you can time skip and see a whole plant grow in a matter of minutes. Oh, some witches believe that time is a super important ingredient when growing stuff, and that a time skip hinders the qualities of the harvest. Oh yeah? I'll research more about that then. But still, the Lust Reapers are spreading okay, amidst our coven as we speak. You got to them? That dude. It's only been a couple of days. Oh yeah, and they work wonders. Here, I brought you some. Thank you. I can't really do spicy things, but I appreciate it. I'll have them hung up somewhere. I'm not sure if I'll get to use them, but it's good to have some around, I guess. Even just by yourself, they make... Thank you. Let's change the subject. How are you settling in? Well, I'm still trying to find my place. Magic, understanding the cosmos and all that. Well, that's a thing. But I can't help feeling lonely. How so? I don't know. I don't feel like I belong to this coven yet. I'd like to be a part of a project or something. Hey, well, listen. Can you want to join my political campaign? That's actually why I'm here. You just tell me frankly if it'd be too much of a nuisance, but I'd like to join your part. Welcome aboard, Nova. I'll do anything, grabbing cosmic coffee or whatever the equivalent is in this case. I just want to help and you can be our advocate. Be like, yeah, you know, I was a fresh new witch and, you know, I didn't know where to go and I still don't know where to go, but they're helping me now. Yeah, okay, I can see it. That's very nice of you. So will you have me on board? Yes. We would be thrilled to have you. Because this is about the changing of the fate of more witches like her. It's important. Good food for fundraising is a good way to get voters. Prepare the salsa. Well, listen, these peppers are very specific in what they do. Are not just for you to eat, to enjoy. So, I don't know. I don't know if we can do that to the voters. But we can see. Yes. Thank you very much for this opportunity, Fortuna. Of course, you won't regret it. I'm going to do my best and then some. It's a good attitude. You're already in our headquarters, so find a comfortable spot. I'll come up with something for you to help us with. Understood. Okay. Recruit the Peppermancer. Rising Star. Rising Rookie Rebecca. Hey. I don't want to talk to that bird right now. I'm gonna be fair. Okay, hold on. Let me see what we've got right now. Full Coven. What did you do? Reporting, looking for allies. Okay. I think I stumbled upon an interesting opportunity. Tell me about it. She'll come to meet with you and decide what's best. Her name is Manaka. Head of Explorers? It's not a real position in the Coven. It's an honorific title she got from the rest of the Explorers, which may be even more important than an official designation. More often than not, Manaka roams the outer edges of the known universe, mapping every star and planet. She even developed a shape-shifting orrery that keeps track of any changes to any astral body that the Coven has charted in real time. Oh my goodness. That's really cool. Just recently, Manaka came back to the Coven because of the elections. If we can get her on our side, we can easily win the confidence of every explorer witch in the Coven. What's our explorer ratio at now? Yeah, I like to see that. We gotta snap them up. Okay, hey. Excellent. We've got a lot more to do. And it saved 2 minutes ago? That's fine enough. That's fine enough. We'll just replay 2 minutes next time. No, not a big deal. All right. Hey, we're a part of this political party now, whether we like it or not. Excellent episode. All right, switch it over. All right, guys, let us go ahead and start the raid. Let's see who's on. Let's see who's ready to party. Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh, not a lot of people this time. Hey, that's okay. Let's go ahead. And why don't we visit someone new? Why don't we visit somebody new? All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Tomorrow, we will be back at it again with Mass Effect. So, hey, got some Mass Effect news coming soon. I hope everyone has a good rest of your night and a good day tomorrow. I will see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the raid. Bye!